Hello and welcome to another Spirit Island video. Today I'm going to be playing Starlight versus France 6, HME 6. And I'm playing this because someone recently asked in the Spirit Island Discord high-level optimization channel, like, what are some consistent solo level 6, double 6 matchups? And like, obviously Stone is very good against a lot of 6/6s. But I also think some adversaries, like some combinations like France 6, HME 6, can be pretty consistent with Starlight as well. So I want to show off a bit more of that. I've already had a video with Starlight versus France HME, but it is certainly an interesting matchup. So one thing to note about this matchup is, like, it's going to press you a lot on Blight and not at all on Towns, because you're going to get things exploring in triple explore stacks quite a lot. For example, here, so we start exploring jungles, which does this. And as you can see, we are immediately blading here and immediately blading here. So we're going to France 6 into this mountain. Okay, so turn 1, as always. And as always, I'm going to use these isolate markers to represent my actions. I'm going to do this. Locking away the reclaim half. So let's take a miner here. And I think, so this is interesting. I think I'm supposed to take Veil the Night's Hunt here and play it this turn, just to like keep tempo with this, because otherwise this is just going to blight. And that's pretty bad. Like, it kills the Dahan too, which is pretty atrocious. So yeah, let's do that. And then usually I play Boon and Shape. Here I think I'm just playing Shape. I could also just play Boon instead, but I want access to the extra energy here. So I move into here in order to reach. Oh, actually, I guess this is 2 range, so maybe this is better. I don't know. No, this is not. This is guaranteed not to blight next turn, so that's good. Yeah, unfortunately, this land is going to blight, but that's fine. So I Veiled Knight's Hunt to kill these 2, and that's it. Okay. So we skip our event, and then we Ravage here, which will upgrade this into a town, and we build here, and then we Mining Boom, which will turn this into 2 towns. Okay, and our Explore is Sands. Okay, we double Explore here, triple Explore here, because again, we get the double Explore from HME and also the double Explore from France, so that leads to a triple Explore, which is amusing. So this turn we're going to turn off the HME triple Explore, which is nice, but we have this to worry about. So let's see. We get to gather an Explore or a Dahan somewhere. So I could actually prevent this blight by doing this. It's pretty appealing. It means that this is going to have 3 blight on it, but that's generally fine. We don't quite have to deal with it yet. Also, did I France 6? I did not France 6. Let's do that here, because we're likely to defend 5 here. Anyways. Okay. Then we so we did our gather, now we shape. So 3 energy. If the lag will let me, and gain a miner. Okay, and definitely taking Carapace land here. This matchup is all about defense. Okay, so I think what I want to do is I either want to take a major here, or I think I want to take a major here. Carapace land can defend this land for 6 anyways. I think I want to start by placing a presence, actually, and I definitely want to be taking Earth here. Right. I guess no. There's actually some benefit to not immediately just placing the presence. But like the awkward thing is I don't really want to put myself in this corner, because it makes it, yeah, it makes it hard to reach that next turn. So maybe I will just place a presence immediately, taking an earth. Okay, and then now I will gain a major, which will be Walls of Rock and Thorn. That's a very good pickup, especially with Carapace land. Yep. So let's take that. We can even just like play that this turn without the threshold, which is funny, right? Yeah, defend 8. So we can simply play these 2 cards this turn, honestly. We'll get another energy. Let's forget Veil the Night's Hunt. That was mostly like a tempo thing there, and we need a Sacred Site for this, so I guess we aren't moving. But we're going to get to kill this land off, which is very nice, and then we'll deal with the others somehow. Okay. Great. Yeah, and I think I do want to take this opportunity to play Boon. So, we Walls of Rock and Thorn in order to do 2 damage. Also, the Wilds is really good here against this adversary. So 2 damage, and we defend 8, and also isolate. Yep, great. Though obviously the isolation isn't doing anything here, but it's still a good tool to have. So now we have our event, Invested Aristocracy. If no, well, we are going to add Blight from the Ravaged Steppe, so that's completely fine. We get to Prey on the Heedless, which is nice for just killing this off. And Coming of Age, Dahan to land with 2 more Dahan, probably over here, because, whoops, this land is definitely going to see more action than the land we just put the Wilds in. Okay, then we get Jungle's Ravage, so these get destroyed, and this will Ravage for a 3rd Blight, upgrading this to a town, I think. I think that's better than making a city. I just don't think town count is at all a worry in this in this matchup. Then we're going to build sands. We want to build this first, just in case any shenanigans happen. And then we Ravage here. Flip our Blight card. And on Intensifying Exploitation. Exciting. Okay, so we're gonna need a bit of stronger defense. Okay, anyways, and then our explore is wetlands. So now we only explore with France's double explore, not with HMEs. So both of these only get a single explore, which gives us a bit more breathing room. For example, here, this is just not going to blight this turn. And we get an explore. Let's put that here, I think, or maybe here from France. It's place an explorer, right? Not explore. Yeah, add 1 explorer to a land without any. So yeah, let's just put that here. Then on slow, we get to Boon of Reimagining ourselves. Ooh, definitely taking Gift of Constancy, and probably taking Favor as well. It goes very well with Walls. Okay, time passes. Okay, so now with Walls, I think we maybe want to go towards more energy. Because this turn we could theoretically go, for example, I guess right now it's sands and wetlands, so we don't need walls this turn. Yeah, okay, so instead what we want to do is something like this. We want to defend 1 of these for 6 and 1 of these for 5. And unfortunately 5 is not quite enough. But it's enough that like we get a counterattack at least, even if it blights. And then I think I want to set up for some sun shenanigans here. So I guess we take a power card first. There's another defend. There's a Pact of the Joint Hunt. Both of those are pretty reasonable. I want to move here, definitely, and place presence there as well. Yeah, the defend 5s are just like looking slightly worse here. Defend 6 like actually does something. So let's just take a Pact of the Joint Hunt. And obviously defend 8 is very good. Okay, we placed our presence already. And do we want to reclaim or do we want an energy? I think we want to reclaim because we eventually do want yeah, and since we have constancy, we don't need the energy as much. We do eventually want this. Next turn, we can get back constancy and play these 3, and that should be pretty good, assuming that we get like some mountain or jungle explorer. Okay, so constancy ourselves. Get a reminder token for that, and then we get to defend this land for 6. And defend this land for 5. And either, like, Dahan defend can save the Dahan in a Blight, but it's fine if we just take the Blight as well. We have a lot of Blight to go around. Okay, so Invader Phase. Event. Population rises. I think... Oh, wait, no. Power fades. It's instead. So destroy 2 presence, forget 2 powers. Or, I think forget 2 powers is fine. You can forget this and Pact of the Joint Hunt. I don't need those 2. Yeah, and we add a disease to the sands or mountains with the most buildings bin 1. Interesting. It's definitely interesting because it means that we have to stop one of these. And then we're going to not gain 1 energy. So with no... Yeah, I guess we just do put the disease here. It's unfortunate that we don't get to kill the towns, but that's kind of whatever. It does save the Blight. So we Ravage here. This is defended. This gets diseased. This does this. Yes. From Triangle Trade. And our Explorer... Oh, not Explorer yet. We still need to Mining Boom. Which I think will go here. Because we're pretty competent at dealing with... mountains because of walls of rock and thorn. Yeah. And our explorer will be wetlands again. Okay, that's pretty bad for us. So this is with France escalation, so we're going to add a blight as well. Let's put that here. So this turn we probably need to peace in order to protect both of these, because like it just stops all the actions in both of these lands. So yeah. Let's see. We get a reclaim, which will probably just be constancy. Time passes. So let's take a major, I think, because we want something. Oh no, we want a major, but we don't want to forget any of our cards is the problem. So I think we still wait a turn. So I guess I could forget favor. Yeah, I don't need to be playing favor every turn. Yeah, let's gain a major, see what we get. Solidify. Ah, it's interesting. That's just really good, actually. Yeah, okay. Storm Swath is also very good, but Solidify lets us like threshold with peace, threshold it with peace as well, which is nice. I guess we're not playing that this turn. We could just Storm Swath, I guess, in order to wipe a land on slow, like targeting itself. Let's see. Our Explorer, we're not going to build anything from our... Oh, we also forgot to France 6. We can France 6 into here. And then, yeah, we're just not going to explore at all from Salt. So we just need to set up here, basically. Solidify is pretty good setup. What do we want to do? Yeah, I think I want to take Solidify and forget favors. I think I'm just gonna play these two. Oh I guess I could play 3. Yeah, okay, no, this is better. So I can do this. And I haven't taken my energy yet, but if I play all 3 of these, I can solidify in order to defend 3 and plus another 5 here, which actually is enough to save this. And then I don't need to forget my piece either. And I can get back, shape this alpha anew. Yeah, okay, this is great. So now I get to, what do I want? I probably want to reclaim. I think I'll be fine on energy. I'm going to get 5 energy this turn. So I move here and place a presence here. Okay. Yep, so solidify. I'm going to defend 3 in a bunch of places and skip a bunch of ravages as well. Most relevantly, that is skipped, I guess. Yeah. Oh, I also get to skip. Yeah, this will skip the build here. Yeah, I want to put this here so it skips the build and we can upgrade and explore into a town there. Or I could, I guess, skip here. Like, honestly, any place. I guess the question is, where do I want to put my presence? I guess the answer is here. This is skip up to 1 action, right? Yeah, so I can skip the build here after it ravages and then ravages again. So yeah, the first ravage can kill explore plus damage city, and the second ravage can kill a city. And then I use this to mining boom. Yes. Okay. Great. And then so peace will skip all the ravages in this wetland, and then our innate will up this defend to 8, which is enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, great. And then we get Gift of Constancy. Oh, also, Solidify will bring back. Where's the card? Shape the self anew. Great. Oh, and amusingly, we now have our triple moon threshold as well. Solidify is such a busted card. Oh, we also get. I forgot we also get Slave Rebellion here. Oh, that's interesting. I guess we're doing it here. I guess that's fine. Yeah, I could have engineered that a bit better, but okay. So event Slave Rebellion. I'm just gonna kill this and replace it with a Dahan. Great. And we draw and return this. Far Off Wars. Interesting. So we add a fear card. I'm probably taking the 2 Blight version that kills off both of these. Yeah, that seems good to me. So that makes this a lot easier to deal with next turn. So we add 2 Blight and kill those off, and we also get 4 fear. And ecosystem damage. We can put a Badlands here, maybe? Oh, actually, maybe here, because then we can wipe that out with walls. Yeah. Great. And then return to the old pillars with Dahan set of symbols. Unfortunately, we can't get these 2 Dahan out anywhere, so I think we just want these to come this way, and this land will just like be fine. Great. Fear cards. Each player chooses a different land with Dahan in each 1 damage. I guess. Huh. So we could do a damage here. Yeah. So then it kills the town, and then it kills the city. That gets us a bit more fear, which is nice. Okay. Skip all build actions and lands with cities. Okay, sure. So we ravage our wetlands, which will cause this to do this. The Dahan gets damaged, but that's fine. We build our wetlands, which will cause the Dahan to kill this. Then we mining boom. So we skip the build from this. We simply upgrade and explore like so. Okay, and then our explore is salt deposits. So that gets eaten. These both explore once, and then we France 6 into here. Great. Then we're going to gather 3 explorers. I believe we want 3 explorers gathered like this. Oh, no, that's bad because... It's bad because it causes this to have 8 things in it, so we have to deal with it. Where else can we make use of gathering 3 explorers? Like, the reason why I wanted to do this was because that lets us defend this, have this clear itself, and then, like, this doesn't build. I think this is... We just need to, like, find any way to deal with any of that. It's like, isn't that hard off of 2 cards? I guess it's risky, but... Like, we get to see shape. We get to see another card. Too bad Walls of Rock and Thorn can't target it. Solidify doesn't do anything. Yeah, maybe it's too risky. So walls, we can do 4 damage here. Oh, okay. So I guess we can do something like gather this here, gather this here. Oh, actually, we could also simply like move these like this, and then walls here. Yeah, that seems fine. That seems perfectly fine. And this just like solves this land again. Yeah. Great. So let's shape 3 energy, gain a minor. Shadows is fine. Cycles is fine. I guess cycles plus walls next turn is nice because it lets us like add another Dahan here, which kills everything. Yeah, okay, great. I'm sold. Then we get our Gift of Constancy. 10 passes. Okay, so now we want to place a presence here, gaining an energy. Let's take another energy and a card gain, and then just play these 3. Great. Yep, that does everything we want. Let's take a minor. Nature's Resilience or Call to Guard. Probably Call to Guard. No, Nature's Resilience I think is good enough to take here. Oh, we need a plant. Huh. Was there a sun plant, actually? No. Interesting. So we could play Nature's Resilience instead of Constancy. That accomplishes the goal of clearing this. So the thing we want to do is we want to cycles in order to add a Dahan, right? Because there are Dahan, so I add a Dahan. And then we defend this for 5, which is enough because it's ravaging for 6. And we're not building anywhere. I guess walls doesn't need to immediately solve this. But it would be nice if it did. There are also walls here. That's not that exciting, though. Want to be in lands with Dahan. Yeah, I guess I can just not play Constancy and instead play this. And that solves this multiple times. Yeah, I think that's just worth it. I don't think we'll need... It costs 3 energy to do this, but I don't think we'll need the energy. Yeah, next turn we should be fine still. Great. And also it means that this is now defended for 6. Or even 11 if we want. So yeah, I mean, like, it does help a bit. So walls, we get to kill this. We add a wilds and a badlands here, and we also isolate it. Technically defend it, but that's fine. Great. So now we're basically just working our way through the board and like clearing everything up, which is nice. So let's see our event. Lesser Spirits Imperiled. We can just discard this. We destroy a presence, which is actually very nice for the purposes of inspire, or not inspire, solidify. And then we get a permanent element, which can be a sun, which is very nice for hitting our sun threshold this turn. We can also take a plant, but I think the sun is better, just progressing the game through fear. We don't really need more cards. Push this to a land without buildings. Gather 1 or 2 Dahan to a land with Dahan symbols. I guess I gather 1 Dahan this way. That's the best gather. I think that's the only gather that can happen, right? Yeah, because our 4 Dahan lands are the 3 that already have Dahan in them and are completely disjoint in this land, so we gather 1 that way. Yep. Fear card, choose a land to isolate. Sure. I'll isolate this so that it cannot explore. That's actually pretty good. Great. So now we ravage our wetlands, which this is defended, so it dies. Oh, actually, is that better than isolating this? No. We build our salt deposits, which doesn't build anywhere, and then we mining boom, which is interesting. I think the correct place to do that is here. And then we'll Walls of Rock and Thorn here next turn. So we build this, upgrade this. Yeah, Walls of Rock and Thorn next turn will kill these and still defend it. Yeah. Great. And then our Explore is Mountains with France Escalation. So that will add a Blight here, unfortunately. Okay, so that is our Explorer, and we have to France 6 somewhere, which can just go into here, I think. Seems fine. Okay, and then on slow we get 3 fear, 1 energy, and we reclaim something. It doesn't really matter. Time passes. Okay, so now... Okay. We would like to start removing Blight. We can use cycles for that, definitely. But for now, we need to place a presence here, gaining an energy. We probably want to take water. We can take a power card, probably Song of Sanctity, just like more Blight removal. And then we take our reclaim, gain energy. Okay, so this turn we need to defend a lot. So Walls of Rock and Thorn, Carapace Land, and Cycles maybe? We'll see. Okay, so this gets us enough to defend this land, this land. Okay, so maybe we want to peace or solidify. We can't solidify, so I guess it's just peace. In that case, do I want this to be... Yeah, in that case, I guess this should be sun instead of water. It's just going to be a lot more relevant. Okay. So Walls of Rock and Thorn is going to do 5 damage because of the Badlands. We add a Wilds and another Badlands, and we defend this for 8 and isolate it. Then Peace, I think we want to forget Peace, but first let me figure out what I'm doing with the rest of my defense. So this is going to be defended for 5. This is going to be defended for 6. Oh, this 6 is not actually enough there, is it? Interesting. well, peace we're gonna forget in order to stop this land and this land from ravaging. Or not this land, this land. Yeah, the 6 here is not actually enough, huh? But we have 2 fear cards, so that's nice, at least. Is there anything we could have done last turn on slow? Not really, right? No. Was there a card that we could have taken? Probably not. No. Hopefully this should be fine. Oh, we like gathered and explored this way at some point, right? That's why that happened. Or why is there an explorer here? I don't actually remember why there's an explorer there, but if we lose, we lose. Intensifying exploitation is quite a card. I guess I could walls here instead, and then piece these 2 and defend this for 6. Oh, that's maybe better. Yeah, so instead of killing town city, I kill town. Yeah, so this is where that happens. And this is defended for 8. This still has town city. Oh no, but this I have to deal with because no, that's not something I can do because this has 8 things in it, so I have to clear it before slow, unfortunately. So yeah, no, this still works like this, unfortunately. But hopefully that's just fine. Hopefully we'll just like get something that can deal with that. Like anything deals with it. Any strife, any defend, like anything. So we should be fine. Event. So we need to destroy 3 presents, which is fine. We have solidify. So 1, 2, and 3, I think. Stricken, sure. Each pair drive off the interlopers. Great. That lets us push this into here. Yeah, that has 4. That seems fine. And yeah, great. So now this will ravage and then die before it can do anything else. Okay, great. So each player moves an explorer from an inland land. This is simply a push. I think I want to push this. This would break that, so... oh wait, there's an isolate? What does France say? Fear cards never remove, so I don't think isolate lets you remove. Okay, so I think I kind of just don't want to push. I could push here, but I mean, this is isolated. It's not going to actually get more. So yeah, I think I just don't remove an explorer there. And then choose a different coastal land with Dahan, each 1 damage per Dahan. Sure. I guess this is going to die anyway, so I could just kill this. So unclear if I want to kill this because I might want a mining boom there. Like, I guess I could mining boom here instead. It's not amazing though. Yeah, I think it's better to mining boom here, but it's close. Okay, so we ravage salts. So this ravages. This skips for many reasons, stricken and also my piece. Then we build mountains. This skips for. Oh, sorry. This also needs to ravage. The other 2 don't do anything on ravage. Though actually this one's close. This is 7. So this deals 1 damage. But yeah, this ravages and dies. So we build mountains again. This is skipped, and I guess I can keep mining booming into here and keep walls of rock and thorning it. So I guess next turn I won't have that much energy, so I don't want to be forced into using walls of rock and thorn there, I think. So I think I'm just going to mining boom into here. Okay. Or actually, I could instead mining boom like this, because it's I need to deal with this anyways next turn because it's going to ravage twice. So like the disease isn't going to actually solve it. So this actually is fine. I think that's better. Okay, our explore is jungles with escalation. So this doesn't even explore. This also doesn't explore for many reasons. Okay, and then we're going to France escalate into here. So that's fine. We don't add a blight. And we France 6 somewhere, which can go here, I guess. Yeah, I think that's everything. Yes, that should be everything. Great, and then on slow we have 3 fear. And gain an energy and reclaim a card. Am I playing Walls of Rock and Thorn next turn? So that's the easiest way to defend this, certainly. Though, oh, I guess this also needs defense. So I could, like, walls this again, maybe. I could also solidify next turn instead. So I solidify these two. And then defend them. That works. Again, I still want to find the room to... I still want to find the room to get some blight healing going, but I don't know if how I can do that well. I also really want Dahan movement in order to, like, if I can move Dahan into here and then Walls of Rock and Thorn it, that would be great. Yeah, I think I keep around the Walls of Rock and Thorn. I think, like, Nature's Resilience is slightly worse than Carapace Land, but, like, not by that much. So let's put this here back here. So let's first take a power card. I guess there's some argument for taking 3 energy. I don't know. So there's a Dahan movement card. So now I can theoretically play this Sky's Herald and maybe like a Gift of Constancy or something, or a Nature's Resilience. Yeah. And to do that, I need to unlock the 3 energy here, which is completely fine. So I'll take 3 energy. I'm up to 6. Take the Dahan movement card. Play these 3 cards, which gets me all the innates I care about. And I can place a presence here. This also, like, helps protect against, like, destroyed presence stuff. Great. I guess I still need to deal with this. Ooh, am I not allowed to do this? Maybe I'm not allowed to do this, because I forgot I need to deal with this as well. Because, so, Walls of Rock and Thorn can deal with this and defend for enough. It just, like, deals with this. Sky's Herald lets me push 2 Dahan into here so that this actually fully clears. Nature's Resilience gives me a Defend 6, and I also have a Defend 5. But sadly, the Defend 6 is good enough for this, but, like, Defend 5 isn't good enough for this. So maybe I can't play Sky's Herald. Huh. I could play this instead? Yeah, okay, this should work, right? Because now I get to move here, first of all. And then that lets me skip all 3 of these. Great. Okay, so I can solidify in order to add presence. Let's see, I get the token. So let's clone this. So these 4 lands are going to get a skip. Then also I get to defend 3. This is defended for 3 plus another 6 is 9. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, not quite actually. But again, I think like I can risk it. And then this is defended for 8, which is enough. With between solidify and my left innate. Then this is just going to get skipped. Okay, so that works. Oh, also I get. Oh, I could get back peace, but unfortunately, it is Terror 2 already. So where is this card? I get shape back, I believe. Yeah, that's definitely better than gather and definitely better than freedom from reimagining. Okay. So again, we're like living a bit close to the edge, but like not by that much still. And like this defend 9 with the 2 Dahan to let this counterattack twice is really good if it works. Certainly. Yeah. I just think I do need to like start making progress like this. Okay. So, event. So I destroy 1 presence. There's no reason for me to have a sacred site right now. Disease doesn't prevent builds. Okay. Nice. We get another Dahan defend. So this now is totally solved. Yeah. Great. And we get Terror 2, and another thing that helps, choose a different land with Dahan, 1 damage for Dahan there. That just clears this. Very nice. And yeah, so we ravage our salt deposits. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 from exploitation, intensifying exploitation. So that just ravages like this, and we don't use the skip yet, right? Skip up to 1, so that's how that works. Yep. Then this we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8 defense is enough for that. And then this ravages and skips. So that's our salt deposits. Then we ravage our mountains. So again, this will ravage like this. We are still choosing not to skip yet. This, again, we're ravaging for 8. Sorry, ravaging for 9, defend for 8. Oh, I guess, sorry, that's on the jungle build. And then jungle build here doesn't do anything. Okay, now we have our mining boom. So I'm going to put that here, I think. Yeah, here, in order to prevent the build, but upgrade this. Oh, also, I forgot to mention that this is isolated from Walls of Rock and Thorn. Yeah, so the build is skipped, but this does upgrade. Okay, and then finally, we have our Explorer, which is Jungles and Wetlands with HME escalation. So Jungles and Wetlands, let's see, this is with France exploring. So this is isolated. This gets skipped by Solidify. This double explores from France. Then we need to explore 2 non-jungles or wetlands because of HME. So we can explore this, and we can explore this. That only adds a single explorer each time, and then we also need to France 6, which can just go into here. Great. On slow, we can gather 3 explorers. I'm probably just going to gather these 2 here to prevent that from building, and gather this one as well, or maybe this one. No. Yeah, we're going to point Walls of Rock and Thorn here next turn, definitely, and this is the only other thing that needs defending. So that's great. That's our triple explorer gather. We forget to shape the self anew for 3 energy and a minor, which will be strong and constant probably. It's a bit of Dahan movement, though not that relevant here. And then we finally get an energy, 3 fear, and we get back Sky's Herald. Okay, time passes. Okay, so we should be able to win this turn. Yes. Because we can just go these two plus constancy. Doesn't actually matter which. So let's place a presence here, I guess. Let's gain 3 energy, and I guess I could like even just play solidify instead of constancy. That's funny. I guess I can play cycles. Doesn't really matter instead of constancy. Oh, I guess all of our coastal lands have Dahan, so cycles doesn't actually do much. I guess I'll play Song of Sanctity. And our last option is just to gain a minor. Actually, maybe gain a major, because there's one card that I would play here. Okay, not any of these. Oh, well, okay, I guess maybe Trees and Stones I am going to play. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, we're like winning in many ways, so that costs 2 more. Okay, so we get to Trees and Stones. For each Dahan, 1 damage and defend 2. So that can go here. So whoops, 1 damage for each Dahan and defend 2, and then we push these and take the defend with them. Then Sky's Herald will push these 2 here, placing our presence back there. Oh, I guess we also need to place this presence somewhere. And oh, I love having 6 sun. Then sorry, I guess our presence gets placed here. I think I messed that up and put my presence here when I should have put it here. It really didn't matter though. The push or gather didn't matter. Oh, and then this gets pushed here, I guess. I guess maybe lining those up is bad, but it doesn't matter because we're going to deal, how much? This is 6 damage, so that kills all 4 of these, and also this, and defends this for, oh, actually, instead of all 4 of that, I'll trade 2 explorers for another town, because we're going to win on Slave Rebellion, and then this is defended for 8, 10 actually. And we get another wilds and another badlands, like so. Great. And that's everything. I guess we have a defend 5. We can throw that here. Doesn't really matter. Theoretically, this like could blight, but like no, we have a Slave Rebellion. So Slave Rebellion. So we add Strafe to these 2, killing both of them, and getting 2 Dahan. And then we kill this town. And that's GG. So that's this adversary combination again. So last time I won with Storm Swath, basically, and just like playing value miners and like, you know, just being a minor Starlight build, and like this time was like not that much different. I did get Gift of some busted things with Gift of Constancy and Solidify, but really it's just that like I got all those like defend miners. I was able to defend enough, even though I got intensifying exploitation. I was still able to just like defend every land every turn, and like, you know, I like relied on events and fear cards in order to get me just like past that and that like +2 damage threshold, but like, you know, it still worked out because this adversary combination just like only pressures you on blight. So if you can defend this much, or if you can like heal blight really quickly, which some Starlight builds can do that as well, then you're gonna have a really good time. So yeah, that was Starlight versus France 6, HME 6. I think like I mean, you know, I did get a bunch of powerful cards, but like that is generally what happens with Starlight. And this is just a good matchup. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.